Sir, that is my sword you carry. Why do you have it?
Don't you know your own father?
Father?
This sword is a prized heirloom of the Han family.
In your gracious presence, I am honored. Please, allow me to kowtow to you. Father!
In 204 BC, Han Xin defeated the northern vassal states, including Wei, Cao, Yan, and Qi, which all joined the camp of the King of Han. At Wei River, he vanquished the joint forces of the states of Qi and Chu and beheaded Long Zhu, a fierce Chu general. As a military genius, Xiang Yu had defeated a 200,000-man army of the Qin Empire with only 50,000 soldiers in Jiulu. He'd also defeated a vassal state coalition of 560,000 troops headed by the Han army in Penshang with only 30,000 of his own men. Now, this hegemon king, who had never before known fear, was struggling with an inordinate sense of panic, all due to one man, General Han Xin.
I bring warm greetings from King Xiang Yu to the King of Qi.
Sir, your accent sounds familiar to me. May I know where you come from?
I'm from the Shui County in the region of Chu.
Shuyi and Huayan are separated by only a narrow strip of water. You and I can truly be called fellow townsmen.
Yes, and being a fellow townsman of the King of Qi, I am most honored.
Why do you visit me?
You are aware in the past, the entire nation resented the tyrannical Qin dynasty. We all joined the righteous volunteer armies and became brothers in battle. So I ask, why should we take up arms against one another today? King Xiang favors the way of ancient feudal systems with multiple vassal kings as co-rulers. After the fall of the Qin Empire, he appointed vassal kings to rule. However, the King of Han has already occupied the lands of the 3 vassal kings of Qin. He then led his army to the east of Hangubu Pass, and after allying with several vassals, he led allied forces to attack western Chu. His intention, it seems, is to rule alone. He has an insatiable hunger for power.
Vassals may co-rule the lands, but the overrule is not necessarily from the House of Shang.
Your Majesty, the King of Han is not a trustworthy person. He has been at the mercy of King Xiang several times. King Xiang has always shown him leniency. However, King of Han promised peace and then denied it. You must be cautious with him. I know that you, Majesty, trust the King of Han. You set military strategy and conquer lands in his name. However, you must know your survival also relies on the existence of King Xiang. The King of Qi. Your status today is crucial. If you support the state of Han, then the King of Han will triumph. If you support the state of Chu, then King Xiang will win. Today, I have no intention to persuade you to support the state of Chu. I want only to persuade you to join the ranks and divide the nation into 3 equal portions among the 3 of you. You will save King Xiang and contain the king of Han. Thus the nation will be in a tripartite confrontation, and you will save yourself and survive.
Sir, you speak from the bottom of your heart. But I recall that previously, when I was following King Xiang, I was only given a position of aide-de-camp. He didn't listen to my advice and ignored my strategies. After I defected and came to support the state of Han, the king appointed me to be his general-in-chief. He listens to my advice and follows my strategies. I am grateful to him for appreciating my ability and giving me opportunities. And I am willing to repay his kindness with my own life. If I maintain an army and proclaim myself king, it will be the same as betraying the king of Han. And that, sir, I will never do. You have come from afar and brought me remembrance of my hometown. I'm happy for that. I will dispatch someone to escort you back.
In 205 BC, Qingbu, the king of Qingchang, betrayed Chu in the south and joined the state of Han's camp. Simultaneously, the army of Peng Yi was incessantly harassing the Chu army's rear.
Yu, please perform a dance for me.
Xiang Yu had lost the vassal state's support, but defeated the Han army twice, though he hadn't been able to break the Han line of defense in Guangzong. And then Xiang Yu made a strategic error. He had captured Aocheng, the granary of Guangzong, but didn't protect it. So, in the third siege of Yingyang, Aocheng was recaptured by the Han army. The Chu army was facing food shortages, and the troops' morale was very low. The letter was from Liu Bang, requesting an armistice. He proposed the partition of lands between them by using the Hongou Canal as the boundary, with all the lands west of Hongou belonging to Han, and the lands east being Chu's territory. He wrote that he hoped to share a peaceful realm with Xiang Yu, and asked the latter to return to him his father, Liu Taigong, and his wife, Li Ji, who had been imprisoned by the Chu army for a long time. Having no alternative, Xiang Yu agreed to the conditions set by Liu Bang, one by one, and signed a peace treaty with him. The canal connecting the Yellow River and the Waihu River is called Hongou. It was dug in the 10th year of King Hui of the Wei's reign, approximately 360 BC, in the period of the Warring States. It is near the Yellow River to the north, Mongshan Mountain to the west, and bordered by Mount Song to the south.